Hi everyone, good morning. It's Tuesday, July 14th, 7:30 in the morning. It's a clear blue sky. It looks like a nice day. I'm about to start my section hike northbound on the Appalachian Trail. I have to take the approach trail to the top of Springer Mountain. That's about 7.2 miles once I start it. And over those miles, I increase elevation about 1,100 feet. So if you have to increase that much, it's nice to spread it out over 7 miles. I'm really excited to get going. This has been a lot of planning involved, and I had to cancel once thanks to the COVID virus. But the trail is open now, and I'm looking forward to enjoying myself. I've been motivated and helped by some other hikers that I follow on YouTube. Some have already done a through hike of the AT, some are doing it now. And those people are known by the following names: Gizmo, Dixie, Darwin, Bigfoot, Hickory, Free Walker. I'm sure I'm leaving a few out. Thank you for all the education and the entertainment. I can't wait to see in person what a small bit of what all you guys have seen already. And onward and upward. Lots of upward. Here we go. So we're going to be following the blue blaze. This lime green blaze signifies another trail that parallels this one. But we'll be on the blue blaze for 7.25 miles according to the sign. Let's roll. The AT is sometimes referred to as the Green Tunnel, especially in the summertime. You can see how it gets that name. In all these videos, you're going to see lots of rhododendron. I think that's what this is. It's blooming. It's blooming low. How low can you go? Duck your head and you're good to go. All right, that was a lame rhyme. So anyway, feeling good. I need to eat a lot of food early today to lighten my pack. And that'll be even easier. That's where we just came from. Off we go. We're going to cross a little water here. Let's check it out. A nice little stream. I'm loaded with water. I've got 3 liters almost. My shuttle driver that I spoke with yesterday says water's a little drier this time of year on the trail, especially between Amicalola and Springer Mountain. So I've got a lot of water. I'll be drinking a lot of that early too. Hey, looks like we're going up. So most of today will be vigorous uphill. Don't know how much videoing I'll be doing, maybe during breaks. Onward. Hey everybody, it's about 9:40 on Tuesday morning. I'm still on the approach trail to Springer Mountain and the Appalachian Trail. I've got about 3 miles in. I think I have 4 more to go to get to the top of Springer. I use a phone app called Gut Hooks that has a lot of great features, and it also tells you where you are in relation to the trail. So that's helpful if you get off the trail for whatever reason and need to find your way back. I'm going to flip around here. I'm stopping at a campsite. It's about the third or fourth one I passed since I got on the trail here. There's a fire pit and some flat spots for tents. I just had a big climb to the top here, so I just wanted to drop the pack for a few minutes, have a snack and a drink, and we're about to get back on it. Let's go. We're at about 3 miles from Springer Mountain on top of a ridge. I would imagine in the winter when there's no leaves, you might have a nice view down here. Looks like a valley through all those trees in the summer, you know, the view's a little obscured. Anyway, super quiet. I've seen no mammals of any kind so far. No water sources. Just some ups and downs. I have hiked on a few ridges, which is pure joy to be able to go flat for a while. You can really pick up the pace. Anyway, back to the ground and the trail. I'm feeling good physically. Nothing really hurts too bad. So I'm going to keep it going. So I've been going down this never-ending downhill, pretty rocky and steep. And it has brought me to Nimblewheel Gap. So just a short walk down from that sign for Nimblewheel Gap. It appears as though we are reaching a crossroads. Let's check it out here. As you can see, it goes up on the other side. There's no breeze to speak of right now. It's pretty humid, probably in the 80s. Interesting spot here. Appears as though there's a road. That's where we came from. You see the road goes down the other side. Let's see what this sign says. That's nice. Wonder if this is the gentleman who, yes, crashed his plane here. That's sad. Oh well. Anyway, the blue blaze goes up this way. Time to go up again. So when I was training at San Francisco Hammock Preserve State Park in Florida, there are some hills there. Of course, nothing quite like this. I pretty much knew what I was getting into. Anyway, behold the steepness and take a deep breath. So, ta-da. Cool. No idea what this is. There's the leaf. So as I've come along the trail, came upon a water source. The Gut Hooks app on my phone says it's unreliable, but from the top of the hill here, I can hear water running. So my first bottle's empty. I'm going to head down there with my water filter, see what I can find. So it was just a short walk down from the trail, and we have a nice mountain spring. The water is literally coming out of the ground. So, you know, it's pretty filtered already. We're going to scoop some up and enjoy. So I've filled my smart water bottle, attached my Sawyer Squeeze water filter, which gets out the bacteria, and you can drink right out of it. Cheers. Well, hey, so the first water collection on the trail went really well. I cameled up, which is the expression hikers use to describe consuming as much water as possible when you get to the source, and then filling your bottle up again for the road. Anyway, I think I'm about a mile from Springer. Let's get on up there. So I've been on a slight descent since I filled with water. Ran into two more hikers who were Sobos, southbound. And now I've come across the first shelter. which is just 50 or 60 yards off the trail. Looks like a lot of nice campsites here. I don't believe this is Springer Mountain Shelter, but I'll have to check the guidebook to see. I have no plans to stay in a shelter. For those who have never backpacked the Appalachian Trail or any place else, shelters typically have mice because there are a lot of food crumbs around. And the shelters are also closed by the Appalachian Trail Conservancy currently due to the coronavirus. Basically, it's a bad idea to shack up with a bunch of people. So I'll be staying in my tent. Anyway, nice setup here. Nice looking shelter. If it's a monsoon, you know, I'd stay in one rather than set my tent up. There's a sign for a privy, which is an outhouse that's back down this trail, I'm guessing. And over here, there's a bear box. This looks like room for 8. Let's see. There's a strap. There's some books. Master keys to Union. Interesting. Black Gap Shelter. That's what that floaty thing there says. Let me show you the bear box. Basically, you don't ever keep your food in your tent. And the bears don't come knocking. So there's this big metal box. You put stuff in. Anyone need boots? And there's also bear lines for hanging food, which I've never used before. I brought my own line to hang. I'm not sure how these work, but I bet I could figure it out. Anyway, I'm going to head back to the trail. Keep on going. Okay. I believe this is the first moment we've been waiting for. End of the approach trail. Hey guys. Howdy. Just like I pictured it. Nice and tiny. Well, folks, there's the view. Lots of vegetation, but not bad. So I'm super happy that I can see these things in person finally. After just looking at videos for a while. This is the plaque that the Georgia Appalachian Trail Club has placed here a long time ago. It's really cool. There's the first white blaze of the Appalachian Trail. You can follow those and find your way all the way to Maine. Here's a view, partially obscured by trees. It's a gorgeous day though. Hope it shows up well on video. It looks pretty here. Time to move on. Enjoy the day, guys. Take care. I'm about 200 yards down from the top of Springer. Here's where the Benton Makai Trail intersects the Appalachian Trail. Benton Makai is one of the fathers of the trail, came up with the idea, was involved with planning it. There's a big loop trail here named for him, which is cool. So, some people that hike the AT from Springer go the route I did and take the approach trail from the falls and then get on the AT. Another option is to go up a logging road, which is out here, and over there you see a parking lot. Basically, you can start here, hike a mile backwards up to the top of Springer Mountain, and then backtrack your steps northbound and continue on as far as you want to go. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Okay, 0.9 to Springer. So I've walked a mile since I was up top there. Anyway, there's different forms of thought regarding what's the right way to do this, the wrong way. There's no right way, it's just what works for you. So anyway, the AT crosses a lot of these roads, which is nice if for some emergency reason you need to get off the trail. You can call a shuttle driver and they come pick you up. That's what I'm doing when I get to my end point. So, onward. All right, here we are at our first water crossing. It looks doable. We'll see. I might get across and then stop and collect some water. How peaceful. Well, I've been here in this creek for the last 45 minutes. Get to cross it finally. Nice bridge here. Nice. I think pretty soon I'll be at the Stover Creek shelter. I wonder if this is Stover Creek. I'm going to take a break there. I'd like to push on. It's only 3:15ish and there's lots of daylight. So I stopped for a break at Stover Creek shelter. You can fit quite a few people in here. You see it has an upstairs. Nicely built. Got some more windows you can open. Comes with a nice fire pit and a bear box. And down that way there's some metal bear lines to hang food. I'd keep mine in a box though. There's also a privy further back in the woods. Anyway, fully equipped shelter. I had to get off my feet for a little while, but I'm ready to move on. Up ahead is Long Creek Falls, which I'm eager to see, and I think I'm going to shoot for Hawk Mountain Shelter. It's about 4-ish miles further on. It is 3:35. Lots of daylight left. No rain coming. Let's go. Okay, looks like we got to cross Stover Creek one more time. Another nice little bridge here. See how this goes. I've seen this log on video so many times. They etch it to aid your traction. Here we go. Woohoo! And then it's up that way. That was fun. Hello, Mr. Woodpecker. So to say there's lots of rhododendron growing here is like saying, gosh, it's rocky. They're everywhere. I'm going through a tunnel of them right now. A lot of blooms. They smell a little sweet. I don't really notice too much. It just goes on and on and on through the tunnel. Just the same body of water I've been following for several miles. Might still be Stover Creek, I'm not sure. I'm too lazy to check the map. Anyway, goes way back in the woods there. So we've arrived at a place called Three Forks. I assume it's named that for a reason. Fork in the river, fork in the road, I don't know. Anyway. Gorgeous. There's a parking lot up here. Nice. I've been walking along water for at least 3 hours today. Even if I don't see it, I can hear it. It's very soothing and relaxing and really nice. Okay, here we are, Long Creek Falls. I think it's 0.1 miles down here. Several people just left it. Told me it was fabulous and very cool. Temperature-wise, that is. So we'll see soon. Yeah, it's beautiful. Wow, that's what I say. Ooh-wee. Beautiful. I think I'm gonna soak my feet. So this is interesting. This is clearing just a few feet off the trail. It's like somebody wanted to have a football game and forgot to cut the grass. Interesting. I'm sure there's a story behind it. Weedy. So this cemetery is marked on the map. I think there's a plaque over here. Let's go see. Crossroads in the trail. Oh, that's cool.